FSU Preseason Camp Day 1. Coach Norvell's Insights, 31 Days to Bama. A new era for FSU. Preseason camp kicks off with eyes set on Alabama. Anticipation is sky high in Tallahassee. With the showdown against Alabama just 31 days away, Florida State University officially launched its preseason campaign for 2025. A crucial, transformative moment for the Seminoles. But here's where it gets interesting. FSU isn't just preparing for another season. The tone set by head coach Mike Norvell and his staff signals a determined push to reclaim the program's legacy. And this is the part most people miss. Behind all the buzz is a relentless focus on unity, competition, and a hunger to be the very best. Coach Norvell addressed the media, brimming with pride over the work his team put in during the offseason. He recalled the productive summer where both players and staff maximized every moment on and off the field. Norvell emphasized how essential it was to build camaraderie, with every meeting and practice aiming not just to refine skills, but to nurture trust and chemistry between returning veterans and ambitious newcomers alike. "We've made coming together our central mission for fall camp," Norvell said. "No matter if a player's been here half a year or half a decade, everyone is being pushed to grow and compete for their role. True success will come from every member, whether they push, pull, or support, to win in all areas, restoring FSU to its rightful place in college football." Excitement is mounting for the August 30th kickoff at a packed Doak Campbell Stadium. Over the next 25 practices, the team will put months of preparation to the test, a gauntlet designed to build endurance, clarify roles, and spark the passionate level of play FSU fans crave. Norvell took time to praise everyone behind the scenes, from Coach Storms and the strength staff to medical, nutritional, and academic departments. Every department has gone above and beyond to give our players what they need to succeed, not just as athletes, but as students and young men, he noted. This all-in approach is what Norvell believes will turn potential into something truly special in 2025. Competition identity, the edge that could define 2025. But here comes the controversial bit. Norvell revealed that every element of their off-season, right down to the last rep, was built on competition. And while most programs tout the virtues of hard work, FSU's twist lies in how they've prioritized testing players under pressure, pitting them one-on-one, and forcing them to respond to both victory and defeat in public view. It's not just about winning a drill. It's about showing your willingness to pour everything into that moment, regardless of outcome, Norvell explained. A coaching staff deliberately created group challenges and spontaneous competitions to reveal who steps up and leads, who bounces back from setbacks, and who inspires those around them. Is this kind of old-school pressure cooker approach still the best way to develop modern athletes? Not everyone agrees, but Norvell stands firm. "I've loved watching these guys push and inspire each other. That attitude is what we'll need, especially as we crank up the intensity in camp and face real adversity." Connecting with players beyond X's and O's. A critical evolution in Norvell's leadership has been his commitment to connecting with players deeply and personally. He's made it a priority to meet players where they are, learning their stories and truly understanding their dreams, struggles, and motivations, both on and off the field. From spring workouts to tough mid-season moments, this hands-on, mentor-style leadership aims to help players grow not just as football players, but as resilient individuals prepared for any challenge, even those outside football. Norvell said he values learning directly from his players about who in the locker room is inspiring others or driving improvement. This, he argues, helps tailor support to each player's needs and gives the staff insight to adjust strategies, whether it's specific teaching, social dynamics, or simply encouragement in tough times. Is this increased relational focus a secret weapon? Or could all this attention to feelings and individual needs risk diluting the hard edge required on the field? It's a debate swirling across college sports. A powerhouse coaching staff gets even stronger in a noteworthy move. FSU brought in coach Zach Arnett, Norvell enthusiastically welcomed Arnett, highlighting his reputation and passion, as well as long-standing bonds with others on the staff, especially defensive coordinator Tony White, tracing their friendship back 2 decades. Zach brings new perspectives and will help push our defense and overall program to the next level, Norvell stated. But some might wonder, with so many accomplished voices in one room, can the staff balance diverse philosophies, or will too many cooks spoil the broth? Time will tell. Desperation, FSU's surprising rallying cry. One word no one expects to hear about FSU football: desperation. Yet both coaches and players are using it, out loud and often. Norvell challenged everyone to play and prepare with an urgent hunger to realize their potential. No one dreams of mediocrity. On paper, every team says this is their year, but who's actually willing to risk everything, day after day, to become great? He described a culture where complacency and comfort have no place, arguing that this spirit of relentless pursuit is the difference between wishing for greatness and actually achieving it. The big question, does this self-described desperation spark a championship edge, or can it backfire, breeding unnecessary anxiety? What do you think? Physical transformation, player development, Norvell expressed real pride in the measurable progress of his athletes. Body composition, speed, strength, these have all improved tremendously thanks to the commitment our guys have shown in the weight room, he said. But, he quickly added, the vital next step is to test these gains in real football action. Are FSU's athletes really as physically elite as Norvell claims? Or will the first contact in camp expose hidden weaknesses? New faces, rising stars, names you should learn, an intriguing narrative. The team's unity has grown dramatically, with veterans and newcomers alike buying fully into the process. Norvell singled out newcomers like Jerry Wilson, whose intensity, preparation, and initiative even in the meeting room have set him apart. Transfer additions Gavin Sawchuk and Gavin Blackwell have also quickly adapted, displaying the skill and mindset needed to make a difference on game days. Among freshmen, one name stands out. Norvell admitted he spent more time scouting Kromah than any other recruit in his coaching career, a testament to the staff's belief in his talent and potential. He's already living up to expectations. The real test comes now as he makes the leap from high school to college competition, the coach noted. Quarterback battle, building depth, and confidence. Much was made of the progress at the backup quarterback spots during the spring, and this competition continued throughout the summer. With NCAA rules limiting certain team activities, the QBs. Florida State football, freshman buzz, and preseason camp highlights. Football fever is in the air. The anticipation is building as Florida State's preseason camp kicks into high gear. But here's where it gets really exciting. The pads are coming on, and that's when we separate the contenders from the pretenders. In this episode of On the Bench, OTB, we're diving deep into the heart of FSU's football preparations. The buzz around freshman sensations Jayvan Boggs and Ousmane Kromah is reaching a fever pitch. But will they live up to the hype when the hitting starts? That's the million-dollar question we'll be exploring. But wait, there's more. We've got the inside scoop on Dalron Parks joining the team and the ongoing development of the offensive line. And if you thought that was exciting, just wait until you hear about Jeremiah Wilson. This coach is bringing an electric energy that's lighting up the entire program. And just when you think we've covered it all, Chris swoops in to steal the show with some well-deserved basketball talk. It's a reminder that FSU is more than just a football school. But don't tell that to the die-hard gridiron fans. Now here's where it gets controversial. Is all this preseason hype setting unrealistic expectations? Are we putting too much pressure on these young athletes? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. But don't just take our word for it. Tune in and judge for yourself. You can catch On the Bench X's and Knowles and Beyond the Bench on all major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And hey, if you're feeling generous, why not leave us a 5-star review? It helps more than you know. For the visual learners out there, we've got you covered too. Check out our YouTube channel for live streams and video content. Hit that subscribe button to never miss a moment of FSU sports action. So, Seminole fans, what are your predictions for the upcoming season? Who do you think will be the breakout star? Let's get the conversation started in the comments below.